How do veterans feel about Donald Trump blasting John McCain's military service? My next guests were both held as prisoners of war with Senator McCain. Joining me now is retired Lieutenant Colonel Orson Swindle. He's a former Marine fighter pilot, and retired Navy Commander Everett Alvarez, the longest held prisoner of war at the notorious Hanoi Hilton in North Vietnam. Trump says he did call John McCain a hero. Is that what you heard?
Well, I heard him call John McCain a loser, and I heard him say the fact that he was a hero because he was captured only. And I'm just speechless because I just can't believe such reckless words out of a person's mouth. To impugn the service of one of our comrades who was doing his best, who hung in there, who was committed to each of us as well as we were committed to him, who is committed to his country, to his beliefs, and who survived with this. To impugn that, I think, is just utterly ridiculous. I can't say anything positive about Mr. Trump or anything reason why he should even be speaking on the subject.
It's just puzzling why he would think that this was a good thing for him to say. I think he is certainly, in my mind, and I would suspect with an awful lot of veterans, has pretty well disqualified himself as far as being a viable candidate for anything. I thought he was irresponsible. I thought he was insensitive beyond belief. And I almost, listening to the tape just a second ago when you played it, maybe he was trying to be cute or funny, but he blusters and blabs so much with his big mouth that I don't think he's thinking when he's talking. He's so accustomed to bullying people around, apparently, that he thinks he can get away with all this. And it's pretty mind-boggling, Don.